Nothing to fear, yeah, we they are clear. BlonkoPro voice in your ear. Talk life, talk craft, real truth appear. Welcome to the podcast, nothing to fear.
Hey, welcome to the Nothing to Fear podcast. It's a people's podcast, of course. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm always going to do my promotion. You know what I mean? Nothing to Fear podcast is where pressure build diamond and fear gets you left at the door. Do you understand? I'm your host, BlonkoPro, coming straight out of New York, where every day is a test and every move is intentional. This isn't just a podcast. This is real life. Unfiltered. Let's get into it. I'm BlonkoPro. So today's guest is coming all the way from the next side of the country.
Yes, sir. Hi, I'm Kyia.
Kyia, welcome to the Nothing to Fear podcast.
Thank you.
Appreciate you pulling up.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing today?
It. I'm good. I feel good. I smoked a backwood like 30 minutes ago, so I'm chilling.
Oh, so yo.
Yeah.
I didn't smoke, but I'm gonna smoke after this because when I smoke, producer said I shouldn't smoke before the podcast. He said my words are twisted.
Oh well. Okay, maybe for you, yes.
No,
yeah.
for me.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Yeah, the
yes.
promoter said, don't smoke before the podcast. Your words are twisted. Anyway, how New York treating you?
It's okay. It's good.
Yeah?
I love it.
So what did you do since you get out here?
I got this really good burger today. I went to this store earlier, but the ladies were kind of weird, so we left.
We left?
Yeah, but I went to a party spot last night. It was lit.
It was lit? In Brooklyn?
Huh?
It was in Brooklyn? Or in the city?
I think it was in the city.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
they're playing like Spanish music, and then I think they're playing African music and stuff. It was lit.
So officially you're here for music. You do music, right?
I do, yes sir.
So what do you have going on right now?
I just released a song a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
I play the piano, so I produced all of it. I played the piano in the beginning.
So you're a musician.
Yeah.
You know the piano is the brain of the band, right?
It's a what?
The brain of the band. The brains. Yep.
It does take, I guess my piano teacher would tell me it's like mathematics incorporated into
that's why
it too.
So that's why the brain of this is physics.
Yeah. It was in like reading growing up and learning how to read music. It was so complicated at first. I get so frustrated. But my piano teacher was patient, and it taught me how to be patient with myself. And she was just like, just go slow. Don't beat yourself up. This is like something new for you. You're not gonna get it immediately, because I wanted to.
Yeah.
And so I like adhered to this advice.
Yeah.
And I think like around year 2, I was really just like kind of flowing already.
Yeah. Music is my first love, but it's about you today. You know what I mean? So how did growing up in Arizona shape your music, mindset, and identity before moving to Texas?
Honestly, I think the scenery of Arizona, like all the mountains and the sunsets, and then like the spring rain and the saguaro cactus, these big cactus, they're like huge, and they're old as hell. They're old as fuck. And but you can tell like they have a lot of personality. There's like animals living in them. It's super expansive. Like my little town I lived in, outside of it, it was like extremely expansive. Just dirt and cactus and mountains everywhere. And then like the sky, it seemed very close compared to here in Texas. The sky in Arizona seemed like it was closer. I think it's because the elevation was higher. So like I think nature helped form my like musical creativity, like that type of nature.
That's great. So you do a lot of exploring over there as a child?
As I got older, I did, but growing up, my mom was like super protective, so I didn't like get to go into the desert or like climb the mountains and stuff.
So, Arizona or Texas, which state inspire your creativity more right now? Arizona. That's it. That's it hard. That's where the heart is.
Yes. Everyone like Texas is cool. Austin is cool. Everyone there is just so like diehard Texas, and I'm like, bro, it ain't shit here. I mean, there's some things, but I like Arizona better.
So you like Arizona better?
Yeah.
So, what was the biggest lesson you learned after relocating to Texas over the last 5 years?
That it's hard as fuck to make friends. Like, it's super hard to make new friends if you're not from the area. If
Are you a
don't know
friendly
people.
person though?
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you do music, you gotta be a friendly person.
I don't be trusting people, so I don't be
That's
like.
cool.
I don't talk to people.
That's cool.
Like,
But you gotta network though. You still have to network.
I'll be nice to people. Like, off the bat, I'll always respect everyone. But
Yeah.
I try not to get to like past like a 10-minute conversation, unless I can tell that person's like on the same mindset. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna like
Energy, share the same energy.
energy in like political aspects too.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like real politics, like Democrat, but like none of that. I'm just saying, I guess when people say politically, they mean morally. Morally, I mean morally.
Morally,
Yeah.
understood. Yeah. So city vibes or country vibe? Which one you rather?
Country.
So you don't like New York?
Wait. I don't know. Cause cities got like all this good food.
Country vibe got that authentic food though. What beat that?
The dead chicken. It was just alive.
Yeah.
And then it's dead and you cook it.
Yeah.
But like in the city though, they got like
Everything is present itself to you, but country have the organic stuff. They have the better food.
it does taste good too. Like your body feels really good afterward.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're eating, you can go outside, put a fire up, kick back, get some beer, stare at the stars.
Mm-hmm. So do you approach songwriting differently because you play piano while also being a vocalist?
I think I might. I think I may. From like other people, like the way I produce, probably most likely. It's more like a composing type of production I do, where there's like different instruments, but the type of instruments that are in like a normal orchestra, like violins, violas, certain horn instruments, different things like that.
So different from the piano, do you play any other instrument?
I do. I play the clarinet,
Yeah.
like Squidward.
So you enjoy playing the piano more, right?
Yeah.
That's your baby right there.
I don't think I'm really that good at the clarinet.
I got a question. So, we were talking earlier. How would you say your upbringing? You say how you raised very heavily in the Christian stories, right? And quite sheltered. Hence why you're so bubbly now. It's like I'm free.
Flying.
How do you say that has helped influence your choice in the genre of music you go, and how does that help keep you inspired?
Honestly, the positive thing I got from being raised so Christian, like I know I wasn't able to really listen to like normal rap music. I barely knew who Beyonce was, like all that type of shit. But I was able to listen to like a lot of classical music, and so outside of like the Kirk Franklin, Lecrae, all those Christian artists and stuff like that. But I was able to listen to classical music, and that helped to like influence and shape how I make my music today. I was able to hear so much beauty inside of classical music, and even though there's like no words or like language or anything, but like if you really truly sit there and put that shit in your ears and you listen to that shit, you can hear like all these moving parts and how they all come together to make such a beautiful like composition. And you can kind of separate each individual instrument too if you really take the time to separate what parts they're playing.
So who would you say is your favorite composer of classical music?
Honestly, I'd probably say, I don't know. Hans Zimmer is really good, but he's like more of a, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
that's Caribbean. Come on now. Of course we know that.
Man, the Gladiator, I think. Gladiator 2.
Yes.
Interstellar. He made the track for Interstellar.
He did? Oh, shit.
Yep.
Right?
He's good. And then what's his name? He made Winter. He was a violinist. Leonardo. I forgot. What's his name?
Leonardo White, something like that. Is him? Nope.
How I forget already? Shit.
Anyway, let me ask you this though. When did you realize that music wasn't just a hobby, but something deeply connected to your purpose?
Honestly, I think I realize it as I get older. It starts becoming more of a realization. When I was a kid, I kind of just took it like, okay, this is something that makes me feel really good, like super good. After I play, I feel refreshed. And I would be able to express all these emotions I didn't want to talk about. But as I get older, and when I try to quit, because I'm discouraged, and I'm like, it might feel better to just not even try anymore, instead of just keep going, and it's just not ending up anywhere at all. But then, like, I'll try to quit for like a few weeks. I won't touch my piano for like a few months. And then it almost feels like my fingers start burning. Like I start getting a burning feeling in my fingers and my wrists. And then I start getting like sad, and I'm like, man, I can't leave this shit. I'm like, it feels worse to quit.
Yeah.
So that's how I know this is implanted in me. I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, but you mentioned early, before we start set up, like you grew up in a super Christian home. How do you look at life now from that perspective?
I see life as like something you should just kind of do what you want to do in the constraints of the normal, like don't hurt people and don't be selfish and don't be arrogant. I guess like me and my friend were talking about it earlier, like the 10 Commandments. I was raised Christian, so I do know the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
I know love thy neighbor, like all the good things you should do to people. I don't know if it comes naturally to humans or if it's something taught. So I'm grateful that religion, I guess, gave me that. Unless it would have come, I'm pretty sure it would have come naturally to me though.
Yeah, as soon as you get older and evolve. Yeah.
Well, that's always the conversation that we always have is nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
How you're raised or your environment, or if it's naturally just in you to be a certain kind of way, that can help you develop into a good person or a really terrible person. Like, just given this, I'm looking at how even my man Frank is and how Chris is.
Blanco.
My bad, Blanco. My bad,
Yeah.
my bad. How Blanco is.
Yeah.
Only because every time I don't hear from you for like a good 6-7 months, and then you get on the phone and you start laughing like, "Hey sir, how you been?" I'm like, "Oh shit, here we go." But yeah, like the devil, exactly.
One side of the story.
Yep. Yep.
He's like the devil, goddamn.
Remember that time you sold me your soul for that one thing you needed? Yeah, I'm going to collect that.
Yeah, that's it. Like the tax man.
IRS in this bitch, bro.
Everybody is like a decent human being, decent souls that literally do their best for people that they're closest to, and that's the great thing.
At least we hope so.
Yeah. Nah, I'm pretty.
Anyway, go ahead with her.
Yeah, you can't trust me.
You have something over her?
What I was gonna say is, so, like, as you're walking, when you're going through life, like, do you feel that you do the most you can for the people you're closest to? And you do your best to try to be that good person? That smile tells me, nah.
What?
You start smiling like, oh shit.
But it's because I try not to make a lot of friends. Like a lot of friends that I really, because when I do make a good friend and I really love you like that, I'm gonna go all out. And I
Which is
cannot,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when my friend, like my best friend, she asked me for like $100 the other month, and I was like, of course, girl, I got you.
Of course.
I sent that shit so fast.
Yeah, you should know that too. You should like, as a friend, you should even second guess like.
Bro, I was like, I was gonna spend this shit on
Of course.
something like
Yeah.
other shit that you probably really need to pay. She said she needed. I was like, you ain't even gotta explain. But like, so I'm trying not to make too many friends because I don't want to be like, oh, I got you like 300, 100, and it's like a lot of money.
They have a saying that when everybody likes you, you're doing something wrong. You know
and
that?
yeah,
That's real. That's real shit though. Yeah, that's too much suppression you're trying to achieve on yourself. I mean,
Like, not everyone should like you.
nah.
Everyone, there's a lot of people who have difference of opinions about
If
it.
everyone like you, you're in trouble. Yeah, you're in trouble. Just when I tell
Probably
you
giving
that.
out Coachy.
Yeah.
Not, yeah. Just straight
And
pussy.
even that is bad. Even that is bad. Because if you have to do that for everyone to like it, that's bad. It's like selling your soul to the devil. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, piano first or vocal first?
The keys, 100%.
Keys.
The piano. Yes,
Keys.
sir. The keys.
You should name Kyia Keys, like Alicia Keys.
Too many keys.
Too many keys. And there's so many line keys. So many
One
keys in
more.
the Florida, right?
Yeah.
So, do you approach songwriting differently because you play piano while also be a vocalist?
Yeah. So when I'm creating music, I kind of like try to combine my vocals, like what I'm gonna sing, with what I can sing, like pitch wise, because I can't go too high, I can't go too low, and then with what I can play. I'm trying to incorporate more beats though,
Yeah.
but I'm not a drummer.
I mean,
And
Frank is there. Frank is on beats every day.
you make your own beats?
No.
I told you I was gonna connect you with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta.
I just need I need someone to teach me how to make beats, bro.
Oh, you want to learn how to make beats?
Yeah, I don't want to be having to like rely on people.
I mean, you
But-
could get beats is like you could go on YouTube, the university, the biggest university in the world. I mean,
Yeah, you fucking right, dude.
yeah,
And all I really need, cause I got this MPC
MP3,
uh,
MP3s.
a Kyia MPC. It's like a
Yeah.
big beat pad, and I bought it, was like $1,700 per me, and then I saw on YouTube you could learn how to kind of like work with it. I just got to get certain sound packs.
That's it. That's it.
Sound packs.
All the information is up there. Trust me, you could get it up there. You know what I mean, just go research. And I guess who we have? ChatGPT.
I was gonna say Google.
ChatGPT.
Y'all
Google's the same thing right now,
Y'all
though. They
millennials
converted
love
that.
ChatGPT,
Yeah,
bruh.
yeah. ChatGPT is clutch. Yeah, right. I'm gonna make you see what ChatGPT does, right? Listen to this. I see you was in social justice and advocacy. You was in social justice?
How'd you know?
I'm telling you.
wait.
All right, here it is. What experience pushes you to become a vocal about women rights and advocacy of Black, brown, and indigenous
Man,
community?
come on. That's lit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me start.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so my mom is from Honduras.
Yeah.
Honduras. My dad is from Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, so they're both immigrants. And like, my dad came here when he was 13, and he came on a visa with his family, I guess. But they kind of overstayed.
Yeah, we all do that. Don't worry about that.
And so like, but he got a citizenship. They
Yeah.
got their citizenship. He got his through the military, and he helped the family. But they're chilling now. And my mom, she was adopted by white people.
One moment, I'm a citizen though. Don't come for me, Mr.
Yeah,
Trump. All right.
Like, cool,
Sorry.
cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man.
Yeah, finish up that.
Man. But yeah, so my mom was adopted by white people.
Yeah.
The white man. And Robert, what was his name? Robert Blakely, Diana Blake. I don't remember. But they're my grandparents, I guess.
Yeah.
And they treated her like shit. Yeah, they're really evil. And I think they only adopted her because they got like money from it. Because back then you used to get money for adopting kids. And I think you got more from adopting overseas, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So like the way they raised her, like she'll tell me stories, and I'm like, God damn, Mom, I'm so sorry. Like it's the way her it was so
Go
it was
ahead.
so
Go
messed
ahead. You
up,
can
man.
say it. All right. Let me get it straight though, because not all white people are like that.
No,
Yeah,
not
you know
all
what I mean?
white people.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying that, get it straight. So you
Yeah.
have really beautiful white people, like, you know what I mean? It's just unfortunate that your mom had to go through so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it a little bit more? Like a little bit more?
Yes, because she's already writing a story. She already talks about it. She does podcasts too, and she'll go into like adoption podcasts with other adopted people, and they'll talk about their stories.
Oh, she's the advocate right now. then.
Yes, sir, she is.
Yeah.
But her first adopted dad, he was extremely abusive and alcoholic, and like he would beat her until she black out, straight up. She was a kid. He was evil as fuck. He was in the Navy too, like me, but he had like extreme alcoholism problems, and he was just evil dude. And then after that, I guess my grandma, Diana, her adopted mom, I guess she left him and she got with the other guy named Robert. They were both named Robert.
You got a lot to sing about. You know that?
That's true, huh?
You should use those tools and be articulate and sing about it.
I could. You know what? I did make a song and I based it kind of off of like what my mom went through already.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I used for the cover art. It's interesting. I'll just say that. Unless I can be completely open.
Yeah?
Can I? I use my fucking mugshot for that shit.
Of course.
It's like people could like be more gravitated to listen to it because it's an important song for real. I'm trying to like make sure I'm telling my mom's story, and she knows that too.
Yeah?
She loves that shit.
Let's circle back real quick. Mugshot for what? We're not gonna skip past that part. Hold on a second.
So, I was on 6th Street in Austin, and my dumb drunk ass, I was so drunk, and my friend was inside the club, and he left me outside, and I was like, I don't even like remember any of this barely until I saw the body cam, but he left me outside, and then I think I started getting anxiety because last time I was alone in Austin, I ended up in someone's fucking house I didn't know, like some random dude. And I had to like run out that bitch. I did not know what the fuck was happening.
What the fuck?
It was so crazy. So like I think I got like freaked out and I was trying to get in and I was telling the dude like, please, like I got my ID card, a picture of it. I didn't have the real one. But they were letting me into other clubs with the picture.
Yeah?
Cause I'd be like, I got my DD-214 too, like my military, sorry, I'm sweaty. My military ID. Or my military discharge papers. You could see my name on the military discharge papers, look at my photo ID. I could also pull it up online through the actual DMV website. I was like, it was cool as fuck. But the dude was just being dickhead. He's like, nah, I don't care. And I was like, I started cussing him out. I was cussing him out. I was like, you're such a little cunt. I was like, I could get followed by Chinese warships in the fucking Atlantic Ocean, but you can't let me into a fucking bar? I was screaming like that shit, just repeating that. And then the fucking cops come and they completely escalate that shit.
That's what the cops do.
I was being rude to them too, but.
Me and you being brown, we got it.
Dude, no, because when I was in the military, I used to cuss cops out. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't do shit.
So
I had so much freedom to do it.
So you was in the military too?
I was so happy, it was so lit.
So you was in the military?
Yeah.
Navy?
Navy?
Yes,
What?
sir.
Yeah.
I got there. That was a good salute.
Yep. So how was that like?
It was, bruh, boot camp was a fever dream. Boot camp was bad. I used to get singled out. My first day of boot camp, I got singled out bad. You could hear, people came to me later, like weeks after boot camp. They're like, were you the girl we heard someone screaming at, like all the way across the building? I was like, yeah, that was me. I got my ass grilled. I'm gonna tell you. So there's the first day boot camp. We're all running off the bus, and everyone there's people lined up on the sides, and it's dark as hell. And we're all running off the bus. They're like, get the fuck off the bus! Run! And you're like, what the fuck? You just start running. And you're like, fucking run! And this bitch comes up and like chest bumps me because I'm not running. Because I'm like, who the hell are y'all? And I like push her off, and she starts running after me. So I book it, and I'm like bobbing and weaving between people so she can't catch me. Okay, but then we get into the building, and then we all have to line up. And there's this short dude, and he comes start yelling at us. He's like, "Look at the fucking ground!" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Yo, look at your fucking feet!" And I'm looking at everyone. They're all like, "Oh shit!" And they're all just going like this. And I'm staring straight ahead. I'm like, "Fuck no!" And he comes up to me. This motherfucker's like right here. He's like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm just like smirking. He's like, "Look at your fucking," he starts screaming in my fucking face. "Look at your fucking feet. Are you fucking stupid?" And I'm just like, and he keeps going. It felt like forever. So I start to slowly look down, and I look halfway, and that's all I go. And I look at him, and he just can't, like, he can't touch me. He's not gonna keep standing there because we have a time limit. So he accepts it.
Your story is amazing. You got a lot to write about. You should voice whatever you're voicing, articulate based on your history and your story, and connect it with some people. But let's go back a little bit, right? I spoke about social justice, though. One word that can describe your mission.
I want to make sure. Wait, you said one word?
One word that can describe your mission in social justice.
It's like equity. I'm trying to make sure that equity is shared between everyone. I mean, I can't do it alone, but I want to express the fact that I do want to see that, and I feel like the fact that I express it, and I also add so many facts or like examples of how equity is not shown to certain people, and I'll like post about it. This one time I did hold the Black Lives Matter rally in my hometown. It was lit.
How you feel about that?
That was-
Black Lives Matters.
Of course. I don't understand how people could be ignorant to what we see. And then the literal police system was built to it was a catch slave system.
Anyway, like
Slave catcher system.
that's a total different topic, because when you come on to that, that thing don't stop. So that doesn't even get too deep with that. Because Black Lives
Police
Matters,
system.
Black Lives Matters is set up for me.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I don't think an ideology can be a setup.
I mean, the ideology is there, but they use it as a weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the establishments in and of themselves, when it comes, especially since we're indulged in capitalism, when things are established, I mean, the church is corrupt.
Absolutely.
Of course, any establishment you go to can become corrupt at any point, at any time. It always happens. But so the church can be corrupt, right? But it's not going to stop people from being Christian and believing in God. It did. Well, it wasn't. Okay, but it's not about me for this. But so for that example too, with Black Lives Matter, the institutionalized version, of course, people could be like, "Oh, it's corrupt." You know, they were hogging the money, spending it somewhere else. But the ideology behind people actually creating the institution, it's not corrupt.
No.
We see police brutality, and it is apparent within the Black community and brown community too, but especially the Black community in America.
You have the voice. You should voice it. Put it on music.
So like with that, like how do you think we can change some of these systematic problems that we're having now when it comes to the police department and also the social injustice that we face every day?
So me personally,
Oh boy.
I can't really talk about it.
Oh boy. Okay.
I respect
But
it.
I'm gonna give a little hint. So when that happened with the police, when they escalated it, I ended up on the floor on my face, and they were suffocating me, and I couldn't breathe, and I was begging for them to get off of me, and I thought I was gonna die, so I had to play dead so they wouldn't kill me, because I literally was losing all my breath. There were 3 cops on me, and then they shackled my wrist behind my back. They put shackles on my ankles, and they carried me to the cop car like that. And then I was just screaming and cussing them out because I was like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? And I was drunk and scared and so pissed. And then we ended up at the police station, and they put me in a rolly, what's that called?
A wheelchair?
A wheelchair, and they strapped me to it by my shoulders and my feet. And then they put a bag over my head, bruh. Because I kept cussing them
Why
out.
would they do that? What were they saying to say you are?
Because I was telling them I was going to sue them. I kept repeating it. I was like, I'm suing all of you. I was like, this is so fucked up. This is ridiculous. Y'all beat me up, and now I'm here. And they just hated me repeating it, so they put a bag over my head. And I couldn't breathe. So, like, that for reference, I think Yeah, that's a hint. I feel like, you know.
So you feel like it should be more training done for cops to handle situations without getting too physical, or try to better navigate those situations without having to get like
100%, especially if you know someone's having like a mental health episode. If someone's a veteran, especially,
Yeah.
I told them they heard my argument. Veterans we're kind of fucked, bro. Like boot camp changes you, man. Like they take us apart to build us up to like a soldier, sailor, murderer, marine, whatever. Whatever you joined in, they tear you apart and build you up to what they are, whoever your RDCs are. So like, and they should take that consideration. Mental health, when people call for mental health, they should take that into consideration, because people have psychotic breaks, like, you know, schizophrenic breaks too. Sometimes they'll be shooting those motherfuckers too, bruh.
Yeah,
So you mean that like they should have more mental health training and how to deal with people in those kind of states of minds on a regular basis? Absolutely, I think so too.
And I think people should arm themselves, and people should be scouting and holding police accountable. Like everywhere police are stationed, there should be a group that's right next to them with the same amount of weaponry, and who's watching them and holding them accountable.
All right, I can't go with you on that one. That's down the rabbit hole. That's down the rabbit hole. I can't go with that one because that's when we have a whole nother. It sounds familiar to something that happened back in the days.
Based on your experience, right? You're into music. How important it is for your music to carry a message and not just entertainment?
It is important, man. It's super important. But like, it's so important, bro. But like nowadays, people don't like that shit, and that's not what goes viral.
I know, and it's very hard to even thought process it, but you still have to stay grounded.
Yes, sir.
You can't follow the crowd.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm not gonna go viral anyways.
Yeah. A viral moment can be good and it can be bad.
I probably would go back. Who knows? Who the fuck? But either way, I'm like, what the fuck matters? So I didn't release that one song. I'm still gonna I should keep releasing more like activist type of music. That shit hits different.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How you want to use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With your experience, all of that I'm hearing.
Really, yeah, because that's all my mom being from Honduras, my dad being from Jamaica, and then we see what's happening current day, like against these type of people, immigrants, bro. Like, come on, dude.
You ever been to Jamaica?
No, I haven't.
You need to visit.
I want to go so bad.
Yeah, touch base with those type of your people from Jamaica. You need to know that culture a little bit.
I could hit up my family if I feel like I could find them on Instagram or something.
Yeah, you still close to your dad?
Fid, huh?
You're close to your dad, right?
Oh no.
No. We're gonna make something work. Definitely gonna make something work for you.
You gonna find me a dad?
No. You're gonna find your super dad. Like, I mean, you need to go to Jamaica. You need to touch base with that culture. That's your culture. That's your daddy's side. You know what I mean? Probably that will help you a lot to see it from that perspective. So, woman challenge. Do women still face into the music industry the people don't talk about, you know?
Yes. So like the over-sexualization, I kind of don't mind it because I like being sexy.
Yeah.
I like showing my titties. But like when it comes to like over-sexualization of the mind, or not even acknowledging that someone can be intellectual because they're sexy, that shit pisses me off. It's like you're missing out on so much because you're being such a lustful producer, engineer, record label owner. You're missing out on a bunch of intellect that could have helped create all this music you needed, all the new sounds you need, because people are getting sick of this shit, bro. Like a new sound, new topics, new experiences, and you're just trying to fuck on me. And you think I'm gonna go with it because you have this type of status. I might. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
No.
You're not.
But that happens a lot. It happens a lot.
It happens a lot. But you experience it.
Yes, I think a lot of women experience it in the music industry. I'm sure.
Does it discourage you any at all?
It used to, for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Especially when I was younger, I was like, "Is this how all of them are?" Yeah.
The industry is mean to everyone, by the way. Frank could tell you that.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah, you guys are
Right,
cool. Though. You
Sneezer?
guys are cool. You guys are cool.
Nisa could
like-
tell you that.
But I say like 80%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or okay, I'm gonna be nice. 79.9. Say 9.9% of the people. They need Jesus.
So I think she's gonna jump on and set it off after this, right, Chris?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're gonna have you to set it off. I can't wait to hear your voice.
Ooh.
I mean, I need to tap into your music because people like you have to do great music. I want to hear it.
Okay.
With your experience
Mhm.
in life, you have to talk about it in your music. You gotta filter it away so people could understand the stuff. You could help a lot of young females out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With your music, guide them with your music in the right direction. You should use it as a tool.
That's what my mom says too. Yeah.
Yeah, you should use it. Definitely use it as a tool with your experience that you've been in the army, been through so much. You know what I mean? The story of your mom. You know what I mean? All of that. Filter it in there. You know what I mean? Guide some of these young ladies out here that want to go viral. Guide them into the right direction. Because viral moments in always the right way.
You think I could? You think they would actually? I feel like these women out here nowadays, well, not even just women, but like people in general.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to like getting a lot of money or views, they'll do whatever for that shit.
That's what they do. We don't have to fall for that.
Yeah.
Let's see some real people still leave behind here. Like Frank is over there. Anton is over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm over here.
I'm here.
Are you here?
Let me ask you real quick though, what is your dream performance, and what will that entail?
Ooh, my dream performance, bruh. So like a stage, like a big stage with like a orchestra with all the violins, the violas, the oboes, clarinets, flutes, trombones, trumpets, maybe some saxophones. Yeah, some saxophones, and then we got the percussion in the back with the
Talking real music, instrumental music right there.
all those percussion instruments. I forgot what that shit is, but timpani. Yes, a timpani for sure. And then the cymbals, and then maybe some bells here and there. But like, I want to have like that lined up in the. But the way you have to have it arranged is specific too. You have to have like certain instruments in a certain order. And then you have to have a certain over here to kind of balance the sound, like the strings, violins over here, violas over here, low violins, high viola. Like you have to kind of balance it out audibly. And then I would do like live conducting. I would do live producing with the instruments. So I'd tell them to hit a certain note and then do a certain melody. I'd be like, go E, B, C, A, G or something like that.
That would go viral.
Yes.
And that's positive right there.
Yes. And then all the other instruments, I think Justin Bieber did something like that or something. With the choir, I think.
I see
But
quite a few people do it. This guy from Jamaica named Steven the Genius, he worked with Apple. So he do that live music, make a live beat right there on screen.
oh my god.
That
With
shit
the
was
orchestra.
dope.
And then I would bring my beat pad. And I would have my microphone. And I would have my piano. And after I established my instruments in the background, I'd start building my melodies on top of it. And then add my vocals and my piano live. And then do all that shit. It'd be so lit. And then here and there I'd have my own, like, I perform my own songs. It would be like it could be like 2 hours. I could definitely fill some shit up for 2 hours.
You look excited for that one.
Yeah.
I see that.
On something like that though, who would be a producer and composer you collaborate with on Dead or Alive if you had the opportunity?
Oh my god, bro.
You have a whole bunch.
Ew, this is basic. Oh wait, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I would want someone to like help me with creating a more complex orchestra or production, or if I want someone to help me make a more emotionally complex. Maybe not complex. I was thinking like Tchaikovsky over here and like Beethoven for emotionally complex. Chopin would be like somewhere in the middle. But Hans Zimmer, we could definitely make some crazy shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, culture and identity, right? How has the culture awareness and advocacy influenced the story you tell through music?
You said how is my culture?
how has your cultural awareness and advocacy influenced the story in your music through music?
Um, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I only have like one song that's actually truly like talks about important shit when it comes to like acknowledging the injustices of the world. But me being aware of where my mom's from and where my dad's from, and then what was happening with the country that's getting decimated by the other country completely. Being aware of that, being aware of, because my adopted uncle, he was sent to Honduras when he was an Army Ranger, and he just called my mom like 4 years ago to apologize for this. But he was sent to Honduras when he was Army Ranger when he was like 20, and he jumped off a plane. And he said that when they got off the plane, when they were on the ground, they were instructed to just start shooting everyone.
Yeah.
And he fucking was asking her for forgiveness of that. Bro, it blew my mind. To this day, I feel like that shit, I was like, that is not fucking real. I was like, how could you be such a weak little piece of shit to just kill a bunch of random people because someone fucking told you to? But like, knowing that shit and then seeing everything like what we're seeing today, yeah, that shit's fucking real. That definitely has helped influence that one song I have. And I was telling, in the song, I have a line where it's talking about how like, how much longer, basically what I'm saying is like, how much longer are you gonna sit here and act like you're not seeing families get decimated off the face of the earth and then not realize that shit's probably gonna come right back to us?
What's the response you get from that song?
Someone shared it on like a TikTok live when you're like, I submitted it to be shared with a live music streamer. And some people in the TikTok live were commenting, they're like, oh, the beat's off. Oh, she's like off pitch. But then literally they were just talking about how much autotune someone had in the prior song. So I'm like, y'all are just uncomfortable with the message.
I mean,
because you're trying to pinpoint every small little thing. You're not even a musician.
But you're still a musician, right? No, they didn't even differ you, right?
Like insane.
Yeah.
And like you're probably sitting there so uncomfortable. Something inside your stomach is just like twisting, especially like the. Never mind.
What's the name of the song you mentioned just now?
It's called Work, Play, Die, Repeat.
Okay.
A quick quiz for you, right?
Yeah, I got a question. Okay. Quick question. You mentioned that having like knowing the experience, like what made you join the military, having that kind of mindset though, when it comes to randomly with serving, taking orders to then do what they do. How then do you go to join the military behind that kind of like mentality and thought process?
This is the funny shit. So I thought I could at least be I knew I wasn't going to change everything. I knew I couldn't single-handedly change everything, but I knew if I joined, I could be like a small little seed in the military industrial complex to help kind of change. Because everything starts in the mind. Change starts in the mind. If you don't have a mind, nothing can happen. Words and language are so important when you want to cause change. Even communicating with, there's this black dude who communicated with the KKK. He changed the dude's mind. So I'm saying like words can change realities. So what happened is I joined the military, but it was during COVID too. So I was already dealing with homelessness. I was homeless for like 2 years prior. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking just join the military and try to do some shit since I fucking have to.
That was like a forced type of vibe.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked at the time. Like my mom let me back into her home, but I couldn't trust her with actually letting me stay because she kicked me out like 2 years prior to that, which is why I was homeless, and she didn't care that COVID was happening. She's kind of been a little off my whole life, but she just kind of started fixing herself. But she was kind of not the best mom. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to cause change. So like, I think it was like the 3rd week of boot camp, right? No, 4th week. It was near when we were graduating. 7th week? I forget. Jesus Christ, it was so long. But my captain of the whole command came to my class, my boot camp. So it was my division and my sister division. So there were like 140 of us. And I had all of our drill sergeants, my RDCs we call them in the Navy, but they're basically drill sergeants. They're in the room. The captain of the command was in the room. I think there was like a lieutenant in there. And they're asking a bunch of people to come up and say why they joined the military. So you had all these people, a lot of white people. Oh, democracy, I love my country, America, hoo-yah, hoo-yah. Bro, my heart was beating so fast. So I was like, this is my fucking moment. And I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna say exactly what the fuck is up. So I go up there, bro, and I'm like, hi, I'm a seaman recruit FID, and I joined the U.S. Navy because I want to be an influence of change to the military-industrial complex and its imperialism and colonization of other countries. And then like everyone was just staring at me.
And they were stunned.
They were just staring. Some people were like, what the fuck? And I looked at the lieutenant, he was just staring at me, no expression. And I was like, I said something like, it's high time that we stop saying we're spreading democracy and actually spread democracy instead of going to other countries and stealing their resources and oil and land.
You said that?
Yes.
And I'm assuming you didn't have many friends.
Fuck no.
Going after that.
Fuck, I didn't have any friends in the beginning. Because I got yelled at my first day bad. And I
That was your first day?
Well, now this is my 7th week.
In 7 weeks?
I was fucking up whole boot camp. My senior chief literally told me at the end of boot camp, he was like, because he went down the line of everyone, because there was only like 60 of us after like 140.
Yeah.
So he went down the line, knew everyone personally. Hey, you know, you were really great in boot camp. You were so cool. And then he got to me, bruh, and he was like, Fid, you came into this bitch with no military bearing, and you're leaving with no fucking military bearing.
Right?
And I was like, thank you, chief. I was like, thank you, senior chief.
Yo, you're a special one. Like, you need to filter some of your experience in your music. There's a lot of people you could connect with out there. You know that? I'm really serious about that.
I should, huh?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
So I have this question for you, right? Favorite way to connect with people? Music, conversation, or community work?
My favorite way to connect with people, music.
You see?
Music.
So tell the story in the
What
music.
about you?
Me, my favorite way to connect with people is in my chair. I cut hair. I'm a therapist. I mean, and I like a little bit of networking. I mean, but the favorite way I connect with people is right there because I have them for like 30, 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're getting them all nice and shit too.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
definitely like, man, this man got my back.
Yeah. But what I want you to do too, I want you to look into the camera and tell the people where they can find you on the social media network.
Oh, okay. So you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, everything at Kyia Simone, KYIASIMONE. It's my artist name. And my Instagram.
Go listen to her, man. Go tap into her music. You know what I mean? I'm about to tap into her music. I meet her like a couple of hours ago. We were talking a little bit, but you know what I mean? I'm definitely, I see a lot. I think you should tell your story through your music. Connect with these people. You've been doing it. Why not?
I should, man, because I needed some inspiration. I've been like overcomplicating my creative flow. And I've been like, I don't know what to talk about. But that's, yes, experience.
So do you with your experience, what last word do you want to leave with someone out there who is going through some of the experience that you faces in life?
Man, when life gives you bullshit, you gotta take that bullshit and shove it back up life's asshole.
Yeah.
Bro, don't let life fuck you. You just gotta keep going. Everything that you're going through, whenever hard challenges come, you just gotta overcome it so that you can get over the next one and the next one. Because life's not perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. Some shit might start hitting the fan soon for everyone because of shit we can't control. But you just gotta keep toughing it out, bruh. Like you just gotta fuck it up. You
heard that. You heard that. She's giving it to you just like it is. It's a Nothing to Fear podcast. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The People's Podcast. One more question for you. Future vision. What do you want people to remember about Kyia Simone 10 years from now?
Always remember me for my intellectual capabilities and my ability to create kind of create sound out of an emotion. Like I'm sure I've heard my music gives people goosebumps sometimes. That's because they're feeling something like an emotion out of that sound. Because I put my emotion into my music. I just want people to remember that. Yeah.
Well
I
said.
put that soul into that bitch.
Yeah, this is Nothing to Fear podcast. This is episode 12. Thank you, Kyia, for pulling up. I appreciate you coming from all the way from one side of the world to come and sit on this platform. Appreciate you 100%.
Of course. Thank you for
I'm
having me.
BlonkoPro. Until next time. I'm out.
Nothing to fear, yeah, we they are clear. BlonkoPro voice in your ear. Talk life, talk craft, real truth appear. Welcome to the podcast, nothing to fear.